Hi, I'm Marysol. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, welcome. If you have been here for a while, thank you so much for tuning in. And today we're going to do a fun video. I love doing flip throughs, and I haven't really shared a lot of my planner in 2024. And if you've seen my previous videos, you understand why. So I'm excited to show my complete, beautiful, thick planner. Yes, this is how thick and chunky she got this year. I have these metalled discs. I think these are sage. These are this same color, and I thought it went well with this cover. But if you've seen, okay, so I need to go back. I love these discs, and I love that it matches kind of this vibe of this cover. I do have a problem with the discs, and you'll see as I move along, because they clash with some of my spreads. But other than that, I love my cover, and I love that my planner is chunky and completely filled out. And yeah, so let's get to it. So this is my cover page. This is from a Miss Maker, and as you can see, it says 2024 down here. That's why I put it in this planner, because my other one went to the half year that I used in 2023. I took the pages out of here because I really didn't use it, and my planner was bulky enough and my pages were coming out, so I just took the perpetuary calendar in this, and I should glue this together, but I'm not going to. So we start with my currently page of 2024, and it was basically my one little word of the year. I actually had two, and as you can see, I journaled a little bit about why I was picking my words off. Obviously, I could not focus, and well, the future had different plans for me. So we just learned how to roll. But I love this page. This page is beautiful. These are all Planet Darby blooms, and this is her lettering. So she lettered my words. So it's a beautiful page. So now we move on to January, and I'm gonna move this up because you probably have a glare. It's an acetate from Planners Anonymous. This is my January 2024. I use Planners Anonymous. I wanna say, I can't even remember the name of this kit. I did this kit for a really long time, and so I was happy to use it in this spread. So I put a gratitude here. I put a couple of things. My birthday's on the 9th, so it's this month in January. Appointments that I had are anniversary, my nephew's birthday, when my husband has duty weekend, when we went snow tubing, yeah, and the sicker day, which is on the 13th. We celebrate Three Kings Day, so I put it on here too. I really love how this one turned out. I put this acetate because it has kind of like a snow feel to it. I know the glare isn't the best, so we're just gonna move on. Then we go to the first week of the year. Let me here. This is the first week of the year, and I love this spread. I use this washi tape. This is from the washi tape shop, and it's a vertical washi that is written, and I love that. I use some happy planner stickers here, and I paired them up with, what's her name? Paula's Let's Plan Together stickers and some happy planner stickers. I also used Mojo Jojo's boxes, so this turned out cute, and some really old stickers. It just looked really well with the spread, so I love how this turned out. And then my second week, it's my birthday, and I used Planet Darby's stickers. I had some florals, some birthday stickers, some of her quotes. This spread was really cute to look back at. It was really hard to pick like which one's my favorite spread, because I mean there was a lot in the beginning of the year that were just like perfect. This is one of them, and my New Year's spread is another one. So this is the week of my anniversary, and I use these blooms from Martina's Sticker Company and her mom quotes. And I put a lot of washi behind it, which you cannot see because it's covered up with all the stickers. So I probably didn't even need the washi, but it turned out super pretty. Like, this is a beautiful spread. I had to put my gratitude list down here because I didn't have boxes anymore. And then this is my, something is like sticking here, but okay, there it is. So this is the third week or the last. So this is the last week of this spread, and I did a little bit, I used a little bit of different mediums. On here I used some some oxide distress inks. I used some like craft paper, tissue paper with some of this like book paper, and I love it. I used also the tissue paper here and here. And this is from the apricot box that came, and the Happy Planner had like released, and I got it and I planned with it and I loved it. Just the different oranges and apricot, just it just looked beautiful, and it looked very I don't know, like scrapbooky. So yeah, I like this page too. This spread. So here is my February currently page, and I was planning Go Wild, and I was looking at table mate gifts, roommate gifts, contact cards, like things that I had to do, my goals, and then the priority. I had jury duty, which I wanted to reschedule because I was home with Uriah, so I don't know how I was supposed to do that. But because I had a baby, they had taken me off the docket or whatever it is, and yeah, it worked out. I used their Bridgerton stickers. I had not used the box at all, so I used it here, and I did the same thing. I took a little bit of paper, of that tissue paper, and then some book paper, and it looked like a scrapbook type. I like this. This is a special page that I did for Darby's 2-year anniversary of her shop, and I took her True Color blooms and I did this just to mark her 2-year anniversary. I kept it though. Probably should have sent it to her. Okay, and this is my February spread. I journaled, I think I had journaled before, but not like I did this spread. I really loved the before the pen, but then I did the after the pen, and I was just like, I love it even more. Just all the stickers that I added, the little like pens, like all the details. This one by far is my favorite monthly. I put this overlay that came in one of the Planners Anonymous kits in the first kit, and I was like, oh, this goes perfect with this spread. So I put it over. It has a little bit of purple. It doesn't bother me, but I love it. So I had celebrated my 3-year anniversary at Western State Hospital. That's where I used to work at. Let's see, I had a collab with Clever Fox, which I was excited to film. Jury duty done. I marked when I went and finally was able to get that off my list. And then I had the Super Bowl Chiefs win. Loved Usher's performance. The 15th was my YouTube anniversary. It was 2 years. Listening a lot to Taylor Swift. So yeah, Uriah had, my God, I don't know how to say it in English. But anyway, in Spanish is cumplió his 5 months and healthy, kind of like my daily gratitude. So he's really like trying fruits and stuff, which was great. Go Wild table mate gifts are done, and contact cards. So I guess I had just finished that. I had hit 4,400 followers on Instagram. I really love, like, that's, I think, one of my favorite monthlies. So here's the first week of February, and I decided that I was gonna do Valentine's spread for until we got to Valentine's, because Kylia's birthday is on the 12th, and so, and you know, Valentine's on the 14th. So I always like to do her a spread like just dedicated to her. So I didn't want to do a Valentine spread. Because I didn't want to do that, I started doing Valentine spreads before. So this is one of them, and this is all Planet Darby stickers. This is the second week of February, and I use Happy Planners, one of their boxes that they came out for Valentine's. And I just used the stickers and got some fun washi tape and put that on. I wrote big, and I didn't even fix this. So yeah, I mean, I like it, it's cute, but I forgot about that looking at it now. So this is Valentine's week, and like I said, it's Kylia's birthday, so it was her big 12. I used Rejuvenate from Planners Anonymous, and I was hoping to use this as checklist. I didn't even end up using it, and I just decorated on the top and the bottom, leaving this open just for list, but that didn't happen, and it's all good. And so yeah, here's the Kansas, oh, I wrote down the Kansas Parade shooting. That was sad, so I wanted to document that. What else? I did a December, January flip through. I don't even know if that made it to YouTube, to be honest. It was a late start on the 15th because it snowed. Caught up on FBI. We watch FBI here. So yeah, this is really pretty. And one of the reasons why my planner is so bulky is because this year I decided to include the acetate and vellum from Planners Anonymous Kids. And so, yep, that made it a lot more thicker. Now this is, I love this spread, and it was Uriah's 5 months, and I wanted to do kind of special for his 5 months. I probably should have done it for 6 months, but at the time I wasn't thinking about it. So I use the new like parent baby sticker books from the Happy Planner, and I think this one turned out so cute, and I journaled a lot about Uriah, like his schedule, things that I enjoyed, stuff that he's loving, stuff that, and I put hates, but I should have put like disliked. What else? His appointments, how much he weighed, how much he measured, how much he's napping. Yeah, so overall, great. I like this spread too. So here we are coming into Planners Anonymous chapter 1, and this is her, this is Alex, and this is another spread that I really like how it turned out. I covered this here because I wrote something that I journaled a lot in my pages this year, and then when I was going through it, my planner, I saw this and I was like, I don't think I want to share this, so I covered it up. I don't think there's a whole lot covered, and you'll see, but this is all sticker paper, and I just put it on top of, is it sticker paper, is it paper? It could be just paper. And then I put the sticker paper on top. I did like, she's moving in basically, so like a scene of her living room. This is her, like, I guess, I don't know, unpacking in her bathroom. So I liked how this one turned out. I just hit 500 subscribers on YouTube. Oh, look at what I put. Doing okay, things are changing, and that's okay. I don't know why I wrote that, but obviously I felt the need to write that. Here is my March currently page. I also use Darby's. This is, I think, her like what is it? She calls it something. My God, I can't even remember. But I will link her shop below. But this is like her series of different places. And I loved it to add some of her leaves and the doors. This right here, I lettered these on sticker paper. And after I got it to where I liked how they looked, I then went around and cut them up. Let me go back. So I lettered these on sticker paper. I started with pencil, and then when I got them to close to the same height to where I liked how it looked, then I went over it with some mild liners, no, with my fine liners, my Right Tech fine liners, and then in the inside I did a stitching. I then cut it. So I put it on here, and once I put it on here, they look too plain. So then I went with some markers, and I believe these are mild liner and Stabilos, and it just brought it all together. I love how this one looked. This is beautiful. All right. So this is my March monthly page, and it is celebrating women. It is Women's International Day. I can't remember which day it was. I did the spread, and what I decided to do was to write about all the women that have impacted me in one way or the other in my life. I know this might seem a little ridiculous, even if I didn't consider like bad impacts. Like if you taught me something valuable, you found a page here. So I don't want you to think that, oh, these are all like her favorite people. Yeah, a lot of them are my favorite people, but other were like people that taught me very valuable lessons. And so I put them on here because I thought perfect way to honor, right, International Woman. And so yeah, this is another spread that I really love. So this was a collab with Practical Plans with Ray and Gabby Loves to Plan. And so we decided to use a Live Love Posh book, a spread that represents us in a way. And so I did this nice like springy florals, and I added the hummingbirds. Hummingbirds remind me of Puerto Rico and my mom's house where I grew up, because my mom had a lot of flowers in her front yards, and we always had hummingbirds come during the springtime. And so that's why I added these, and I really love this spread too. I was really sick, and I was happy that my husband and the girls took care of the kids so I can rest, because obviously I was getting ready for Go Wild. So a very nice week. And so here is another beautiful week. I used Ron Ron's and JoJo's collab sticker book. I believe this is the book Warm 2, Volume 2. And I paired these up with Martinez Company's Dainty Blooms, and these were a collab with me. I picked the color and the design, and I feel like it all worked together, like really cute. So this was a pretty spread. And then we're heading to the spring. Yep, first day of spring. It's also Isabella's birthday. And if you guys know me, you guys know that I had Isabella on the first day of spring back in 2020 in the midst of COVID. And so I used Planet Darby's pastel blooms, and I did kind of like a rainbow spread with Happy Planners stickers. And yeah, this is another one that I think turned out really cute. My lettering could have been better, but other than that, I think it's cute. This I used Plant Mama, I think. Yeah, any plant sticker books that I had from the Happy Planner. I combined it with the yellow because I thought it went well. So this one turned out really cute. Did April's Currently page, and I use According to Allie's stickers, and I add some brown paper to it. I journaled a little bit of things that I wanted to do. This was basically for, I was going back to work after being off for like 8 months with Uriah. I was studying, I was making Go Wild content, like there was a lot going on. What I remember about this is that I started writing out things that I needed to do to help me study and kind of help me get over the hump and fear of failing, because I failed the test already and I don't want to fail it again. And so I was trying to write some affirmations and things that I can do that can help me overcome that fear. And then we hit April. This is Planners Anonymous Go Wild Kit, and it's it's not like wow, but beautiful, but it's a cute spread. I think I was finding it really hard to fill it up. I like it when my spreads look like this versus this, like this is empty to me. So I have a hard time with that, but nonetheless, it's still a beautiful spread. I should probably added a little bit more decor to it. And this is chapters 2 from Planners Anonymous. And this spread, I love that yellow and blue together. That's, I think, so cute. So I did a little scene on the bottom. So basically, chapter 2 is, she's Amy and this is Alex. And they are meeting up like in a park. I think that's what the blog said or something, or I made it up. I don't know, I could have made it up, but I decided to take these Polaroids like they were, you know, calling to meet each other up, the backstory. And I made these little scenes of the park like Amy was on her way to go meet her up. And then I added this stuff on the sidebar because how do you communicate? You know, you write letters, you call, you text. I love it. I think it's really cute. It was my dad's birthday. It was just a lot going on this week. Oh, I doodled the boxes. I grabbed some markers that matched. Okay, and this is another pretty spread. I feel like a lot of these that are like really cute with like certain themes were the YouTube collab that Lisa Marie had put together. And so I think this one was April showers. So I grabbed some of the blooms that Martina Sticker Company had, and I paired these up with According to Alley Clouds. And then I used Planners Anonymous washi tape for the water drops and some Happy Planner April like spring stickers. And this all came together. And this, I think this is a beautiful spread. So then we have Go Wild Week, and I used a combination of Live Love Posh and Let's Plan Together stickers for Go Wild. And I use some, I want to say these are Happy Plan, no, never mind. These are all Live Love Posh boxes. And so I just put here a couple of things that I needed. Put in, I don't, 5% pay. I wonder what that is. Was that the increase that I got? I don't remember. I don't know what that is. So I wrote a couple of things from work when I was leaving, last minute things that I needed to do. Oh, I had the Go Wild 2.0 drink, and I posted it on the Go Wild Dallas Facebook group because they were going around talking about a drink. But when I got there, it was all out. And so they made me a 2.0 version, and it was really good and I loved it. Wrote kind of our schedule. While I was getting ready, I watched this documentary on Hulu, Sins of the Parents. And I had not heard about the case, and I watched the doc. It was a really good documentary. So I think it's still on Hulu, and if it is, you should check it out. Uriah was turning 7 months on the 21st, so I took an early flight, made it home on time to be with my little boy. So I was happy about that. This was a good week. And then we came back from Go Wild and I needed time to recover. And this was actually an idea that Planning with Bumble had, where she covered one side of her planner and just wrote on one side. And I don't even think she wrote, I can't remember how it was. But I took the idea, made it mine. These are Planet Darby's stickers, her like Earth Day stickers, and I just put it on one side. I did add a couple of Happy Planner stickers here, and then I just used the circles. And as you can see, I put the dates. So like Kylia's first game, she lost. It was on the 27th. Back to work, the day I went back to work. Uriah had a medical appointment. He also got his 6 months vaccine shot series. I put recovering from Go Wild. Denim Day, which is on the 24th. And I celebrate Denim Day every year. If you don't know about Denim Day, we'll probably talk about it on another video closer to April. But Denim Day is an important day. I bring awareness at home. My husband, my girls, on Denim Day, we make a point to wear not only denim, we support the cause and we spread awareness. That is what I love about that day. And then on the 23rd, I had hit 4,600 followers on Instagram. So now we get to my May currently page, and I use chapter 3. Is this yeah, this is chapter 3 from Planners Anonymous. So these are pre-printed little stickers that they had, except for this one, listening. I had to do that my own, but they had watching, eating, learning, embracing, and making, and I journaled a little bit about that. Remember, perfect is boring. Let's make it art. So let's make art. So I love that quote and I put it up there, and then a couple of my priorities for the month. So this is my May spread. I feel like this is when I stop sharing a lot of my spreads. So I was just talking about how I hope that this microphone is working, because I have a blue microphone. I've tested this one on voiceovers and it sounds great. But today I'm testing it over the kids being downstairs making a complete racket. I don't know if it's all kids, but my kids are beyond noisy. Like I would be the person that would have the annoying kids if you live next to them, because I they just make so much racket. And so I hope this microphone is working once we start editing how it does. But here is my May spread, and I love this spread. I use a combination of different shops. This is Martinez Sticker Company. These are Planet Darby's, the little splashes and circular swirls. This big quote from the Happy Planner: positive mind, positive vibe, positive mind, positive vibes, positive life. Quote. And I used this washi tape, this like plaid washi tape from JoJo Pretty Paper Shop. So this spread is a really cute spread. There's a lot of birthdays in May, so I wanted to make sure that I had that. It's also Mother's Day, Nurses Week, Teachers Week. It was a whole thing. So this spread turned out really cute. And look at the green disc. This is what I was talking about. Like some of them, these just doesn't work, but it's okay. Now here is the first week of May. I also journaled something here that I didn't want to share, so I covered it up. And This spread, let me tell you, I had not used the Alice in Wonderland stickers, I don't believe. And so I had these leftover stickers from Live Love Posh, and I decided to add those because they paired like very well with the Alice in Wonderland stickers. So that's what I did. I put a little bit of washi, I used a little bit of the sticker washi around, and some just simple black and white grid washi, and I love it. I think it's a really cute spread, and I just love how it looks. Here is the second week of May. Now this spread is, it was Mother's Day, it was Teachers Appreciation Week, it was Nurses Week. There's a lot going on this week, and I just thought that this, like these colors, be perfect for this week. I journaled a little bit about this, and the sticker book, this came out of the Happy Planners mail sticker book. I love this color combo and the florals and kind of the stamp stickers and the little stitch on the boxes. So I used those. I used two big boxes here and some washi. And then I honestly, I don't remember. These are Hughes something from Anna Boss stickers, swatches, and they're really cute. So I thought to put them up there because they matched with the spread. These are more muted than the colors, but overall, I think it went well. It was my niece's first birthday, Maori. I think that's pretty much it. And Mother's Day. And then the next week is I mean Planet Darby. So if you don't know Planet Darby, you should check her out. She is on Etsy. Beautiful designs, and she did the Tortures Planners Department. This was in honor of Taylor Swift's like latest album when it dropped. I think it was, I can't remember, but it was just perfect. I did this in the middle. I love everything about it. She also had these florals that really matched well, and I just put some accents around it. I think it just brought it all together. I kept it very like just a little bit of color in the middle and then black and gold around, and I think it just was, this is like perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Then we have this week, and I think I think this is probably one of the last spreads that I shared. And then after that, yep, I was packing, moving our stuff. I was quitting my job at the end of May. At this point, I knew that sharing was going to be very limited. I had packed all my filming equipment, desk, everything, and I packed my Happy Planner stickers. So I believe this was the week that I kind of future planned all the way to July. And then I packed those. I don't have one here because I use it. The Happy Planner caddies. I'll just post a picture of it on here of what I'm talking about, but it's, you know, they're planner caddy, and I filled two of those up, the two ones that I have, with all like with my books, some sticker books, some washi tape, essentials, some pens that I can use, and then everything else was stored away. So I didn't use a whole lot of things except what I had in those two caddies. This is one of the spreads that did not make it, but I like love how this spread turned out. I cut out this girl. This girl is beautiful. I love her. I used the original Squad Girls, and then these big Mambi sticks. I had pulled this sticker up so much that I had to glue her and then put some grass around it. Yeah, it was a mess. And then we move into chapter 4 of Planners Anonymous. And look at how cute this spread is, and I love her. I think she is beautiful. So happy to see that one of the prequel or post chapter, what is it, kits they're doing a prequel, and she is chapter 14. So I was like, how great is that? But this was my last day at work. It was a really chill week because I knew that I leaving, so I didn't have a whole lot to do. We went to Kylia's game, and then she went to Michelle's house and stayed there. We went to see Elijah. Then we have my currently page for June, and I used this big mammy stick here, and I just put things that I was going to miss from Washington. So now we come to June. June was a really hard month for me. As you can see, I journaled a lot. This is a beautiful, like before the pen spread, but in after the pen spread, the stress of moving with our family, like how that really affected me emotionally, psychologically, even physically. And I like, I wasn't sleeping. I was anxious. I was having a panic attack in the middle of the night. Nonetheless, there was a lot of good in this month that I wish I would have journaled about more. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm looking at this and I feel the urge to cry right now because I can't believe how hard this month was. Um, Instead of like looking at the good stuff, like for example, Elijah graduated. When we celebrated Franklin's 39th birthday, Father's Day, road trip. Like, how much fun did we have on our road trip? I'm a little sad right now, so I mean, it is what it is, but this is completely transparency, vulnerable. This is how I felt in June, and I can't even deny it. This was a hard month. But here's my first week of June. We just a lot of things. I had an emergency dental visit. We had to do the gypso survey. I wonder why I put move out. Oh, I didn't have no idea. Oh, because the kitchen sink was leaking. We had a massive leak. I used the checklist layout because I knew there was a lot that we had to do in June. This is June. And I used Live Love Posh's, one of her summer sticker books. What did I do? I grabbed these stickers and just found markers. I don't even know what markers these are. These could be Archer and Olive. These could not be Archer and Olive. I don't even remember what I used. Or they could be the Zig brush pens. Who knows? I don't know, but they match very well with this. So what I did was I doodled the boxes because I don't believe there was boxes that matched this theme, and I lined the checklist and lettered. Great, a really good spread. Then we have the first day of summer, which I don't even know. Oh, the 20th was the first day of summer. I used some big Mamby sticks, some old Happy Planner washi. I want to say these are Mojo Jojo's boxes, and planned away. This was a week. I was using the checklist layout and I kept using and thinking that I might use it. I didn't even get around to using it. Oh, and I believe this was the day that, yeah, we started our road trip to California. This is when we got to California. This spread was a very disappointment when we made it here. This house was filthy. It was so bad. The amounts of trash that I had to throw out, the floor, cabinet, it was just a mess. It was horrible, and I documented about it because I was so mad that they left this house the way they left it. Bathrooms, it was disgusting. So my currently page, and all I did was grab paper and cover it. I put a little bit of boxes here to journal. Didn't even get to journal. I wasn't sharing my planner on social media. But then on top of it, everything else that came after we moved was the crazy, crazy time for us. This is July. This is from Live Love Posh in the spread. It was a good month. It was a lot of things we had to do to get ready, moved in, our stuff unpacked because the kids started school in August. And it just was a crazy time for us. And yeah, so I journaled a little bit. I signed Isabella up for gymnastics. Girls went to a pool, a friend's pool. They had so much fun. Franklin went back to work. On here, it was my mother-in-law's birthday. So we celebrated that. And I had just reached 4,800 followers on Instagram. And my affiliate for the Happy Planner was approved, even though I was an affiliate before. But yeah, I have thoughts about that. This was the first week of July, and this is my 4th of July planner spread. I did use a lot of Live Love Posh because it's what I kept out. Yeah, so deep cleaning, organizing, updated my address with Coco Daisy, barbecue and pool party. There's Anonymous, mega bundle release. Yeah, it was cool. All right, this is chapter 5. Yes, this is chapter 5 from Planners Anonymous, and I use the checklist. I was also reading a lot about spoon theory. I love spoon theory. I not working with patients right now, but I hope that I'd be working with patients again and I can use it with them because this is just, it's great. Spoon theory. So it was a really busy week, as you can see, and I used their washi tape, which is pretty. I love this quote. Hold on to love just as found the cause. Beautiful quote. What is it? Second week of July, third week of July, and I used another Live Love Posh. You're gonna see a theme that my sidebar gratitude list was not being filled because I was really busy unpacking, and that's all I was doing. I was unpacking and cleaning, and that's all I did, and get the girls ready to start school. So there really wasn't much to do in these spreads. I use the new Stitch box from the Happy Planner. I ordered some furniture for Ashley, for the girls, just new stuff for them to have. And then the Olympics had started. I do have to say though, my lettering, very pretty on this spread. And then we get to August uh, currently page, and I use a sticker book. I believe it's Picnic something. I love how this one turned out. I used some checklists for washi, and a couple of things that I journaled about was joining the PTA meeting. Uriah is 11 months old. He was starting to walk already. And then Isabella started TK. On my books to read, I have The Rebound, The Glinch, The 48 Laws of Power. I need to finish that one. And You Are a Badass. I think I finished 1, 2, and these two I haven't finished yet. The girls started school. I took the girls to a circus. I didn't know it was their first time. Isabella had already gone to the circus. So I took them to the circus. So this is this is what that's about. Okay, this is my August currently page, and I use some more Live Love Posh and some markers and just doodled the boxes. A pretty busy month. They started school here. My husband, TDY, they had a lot of activities this month. What else? It was planner day, my godson's 20th birthday. So it was we went to the Glass Beach in California. Beautiful. And this is my planner spread for National Planner Day, and then I forgot to write that it was National Planner Day here. Yep, that's how we do. And I painted these with some acrylic paint, so it's transferring onto the pages, as you can see, but this was another busy week. Then the girls started school, and I decided to use one of their teacher sticker books that I had not used, and I did rainbow spread during that month. So first day of school, I used the checklist in the middle, and I remember Mary Ellen, I think it was, that used these glasses um, at the top of her list. So I decided to use that, and then I put some encouraging quotes in the middle of it. So I used a lot of sticker books, a lot of Happy Planner sticker books for this spread, and I like how this one turned out. Then we have chapter 7 because chapter 6 got lost in the mail, and there's a whole story about that, but we're not going to talk about that now. But this is chapter 7, and I want to say this is something hot summer nights or something like that from Planners Anonymous. And let me say that I love this spread. How it turned out, just the dancing, the footprints, the poppies, the colors. It's just overall, this is just beautiful, and I love it. And yeah, so this is one of my, like, I usually really love Planners Anonymous spread, but this one is by far one of like my most favorite. Then we have chapter 8, and this one, it's a pretty spread. Like, you can see which ones are my favorite because they're like just filled over the board, like just completely filled up. Versus this one, which is a pretty spread, and it is filled, but it's not like that previous spread. I don't know. It's something about full spreads that are like a lot of jumbo here that just make worth it, I guess, for me. But this one is a beautiful spread too, and we went to the glass beach. So I did this theme using chapter 8 from Planners Anonymous, and I love all the beachy scenes that I added. So this was a fun week too. And then let's see. Then we have this spread. It was a Happy Planner new sticker book, and I used it. I put a lot of quotes here. I kind of staggered them around, and a lot of washi tape. Oh, we did go for Labor Day weekend. We went to my mother-in-law's house, so that was fun. Don't think anything else very memorable. So this is September's currently page, and I used this same theme over here, and this was really pretty. I used the flags, and then down here I just put the books that I was reading. I do have to say the Rebound, the Accidental Dating Experience are smut reads, and I learned with these books that that is what that meant. I gave them a 3 and a 4, not because of the smut part, but because of the storyline, because it sunk me in. And then when the other stuff came, when the spicy stuff came about, I was like, whoa, I'm not expecting that. So I should have, the Rebound, I should have guessed that. And the Accidental Dating Experience, I should have, like, but I didn't. It didn't occur to me. But anyways, other than that, I'm back to reading, not physical books yet. I'm in audiobooks, but I'm enjoying it because I'm busy with my kids, and I just don't have the time to grab a book and read it. And with all the other stuff that I'm doing, audiobooks is just fitting my life right now, and I like it. So all right, so this is September, and I do have to say, I believe September on all the way till I got to December, I back planned a lot of my spreads. So this is chapter 6 from Planners Anonymous. I finally received it after it getting lost in the mail and me having several chats with Planners Anonymous customer service to finally get the kit and the items that were lost in the mail, the USPS mail. So, and here it is. So what I did was I back planned this month, and I had already put in the things on the page. So it was a busy month for us. We had a few birthdays, and Uriah's first birthday, but then like my husband had a family day at work. We went to see the Beetlejuice. It had come out that Friday. We went to a drive-in to see it. I had PTA meetings. Elijah's Mary Ellen's birthday. So yeah, it was a pretty kit to use to kind of back plan, especially in September, because it's kind of the end of summer, so it was perfect, like that camping feel. So then this is the Beetlejuice Be Happy box from the Happy Planner, and I used it. I loved it. This is not a spread that I back planned in. I don't believe so because I had already received it. So I I think I just planned this one. I just didn't write in right away. I think that's what it was. I think I can't remember. But this is one that I back planned, and I don't think I decorated it right away. I look at this. I like glued some pages, didn't glue good enough, but so I don't believe I had decorated. I think I decorated at the end and then came back and filled it in. And that's what I did with a lot of my spreads. So this was a happy planner. I think one of the most recent releases. I used it. I think it turned out pretty. Uh, it has a lot of September colors. So yeah, it was nice. And then, okay, I put October. It was not October. It's definitely September. But this is another one that I back planned. I have received this from Mary Ellen made this spread. I was like, oh, how perfect. First day of fall, right? Right? Think, yeah, I think the first day of fall. And it was a beautiful spread. So I was like, I'm going to use it. It's also, Uriah's first birthday. And so I thought it was fitting. But the thing was that because I was back planning, I don't remember everything that I did or everything that happened that week. Then my daughter got into it, so she made a mess out of it. And then this one, I did not back plan. So I decorated it, but I ended up getting sick. So Isabella and Uriah got sick, and then I got whatever they had, and I completely lost my voice. My husband was out of town, TDY. So this spread, even though I had decorated it, I didn't come back to fill it in until I was feeling better. So not bad, but not great. And then what I did was I doodled these letters on the page, and I used some grabby paint markers. They're acrylic paint markers, and these are great because they do not seep through the page. It just sits on the page, dries out. You can build on it, and it does not jack up your pages. Love it. And I did it directly on this page, and then I went over it with a pen, and then I used the leaves and some lines. I use a fountain pen, which is why it's bleeding everywhere. But this was a cute spread. I was sick and had a back plan, so that's why you see rest here. And then I have October's currently page, and this one is another one that I back planned. I decorated, but then I came back and journaled in it because I was back planning is my secret weapon. So this is October. I used a lot of papers from Archer and Olive, and I used uh, Jack and Sally's sticker book. This, like I said, I like spreads that are full. It's not a bad spread. It's just not my favorite because it's not full. So it's just not, it's okay, I guess I should say. This is, I can tell you right, this spread right here, I was trying to, I think I decorated this when I was sick. And then I came back and wrote in it. This is, I don't like it at all. I mean, I tried some different things. It's, I don't know, it's just not my vibe. But I mean, it's okay. I love my lettering in it. But other than that, I don't like this spread. And then we have, I usually do a Mickey Mouse Halloween spread. And so I grabbed these Mickey Mouse and I painted them to match the spread. This is another one that it's not my favorite at all. And I was back planning and I had lost mail. It was a hot mess. I don't know. It was downhill from here. Here's another one that I doodled this here and use, I think, my brush pens to do Bootober, and I used a bunch of goes and then squad goes. I just wrote directly on the page because at this point it had so many stickers I didn't like. It was what it was. I did a bake and bake party with the girls. They had fun. So yeah, it was an okay week. This is another week that I was trying to decorate early, but then I wouldn't come in and write in it. So I was back planning. So that's why you see a lot. If you see a lot of the spreads that are like open, is because I back planned that week. So I don't remember everything that was done this week. This is, what is it? Chapters Boo kit, and it's all the boos that you can find. I love this spread. It's beautiful. It's colorful. I love my lettering in it. It's full. I did my gratitude list here. Uh, we had a very busy week. It was also Halloween, Dia de los Muertos. So yeah, this is a very cute spread. Then we have November. I did kind of like my favorite of the month, like my favorite memory of the month. And then I did a gratitude list here, things that I needed important, and then my priorities for the month. So here is my November spread. And honestly, it's not my favorite, but I wanted to make sure that I had done it. And I had seen these leaves, and I do have to say, although the spread is not my favorite, these leaves are, and I wish I would have paired them with um, Snow White sticker book because I think this would go perfectly with those stickers. So another list that I didn't complete. This was supposed to be for a brain dump. No brain dump. Um, I honestly, I don't even know if I even back planned this. I feel like since I put this list here that I must have planned it and then came back and wrote in it. I can't remember. But we had parent teacher conferences. We had Thanksgiving. I didn't even know they were going to be off the whole week for Thanksgiving. I'm still getting used to know like how school systems here in California work. It's very different from watching Washington State, so something to get used to. But I think I do have a second sticker book that I bought by mistake. So maybe this year I will use this with the Snow White spread when the Snow White movie comes out. That would be a good one. Now, there goes my idea. So if you guys take that idea and use it, please share it with me. Tag me on Instagram. Let me know that you use it. So this is the first week of November. It was the election day, presidential election day. I put my plans here. This is actually, I think, turned out to be a prettier spread than I thought it would be. It was my friend Ruth's birthday. Let me see what else. I updated the girls' assignment. I think this spread is, I used an old sticker book because that was another thing I'm focusing on this year. I want to use all the stickers as much as I can. And this one was a really pretty spread. I love the colors. I love the vibe of it. So yeah, I love the spread. So next we have chapter 10. Yeah, this is chapter 10 because again, I filmed out of order. So I put this one first. This one is I decided to take this one because I thought it was really pretty and elegant. It was Kailani's 14th birthday, so it gave kind of like that very mystical feeling, like the perfect evening type. I don't know. Kailani reminds me of a very sophisticated girl. This is why I chose chapter 11 for her birthday because I found it to be like elegant, like this enchanted evening, and it's all the things that remind me of Kailani. So this was a busy week, as you can see. I know that I didn't really write up here. I mean, look at it. I wrote all over it. And like I said, these are like my one of my favorite spreads when they're like this, just completely written in, like it's a vomit of writing. It's these are my favorite. So let's see. So this is chapter 10. And then we have chapter 9. And chapter 9, I saved it to when it was closer to Thanksgiving. And all I did was a beautiful scene here. I think this is like one of my favorite. I put some checklist on the bottom and then I covered the boxes on the top. I couldn't find boxes that were these colors and I didn't want to use the clusters because I wanted them like on top of each other. So this is why you see the boxes like this. This was a really special week. I ended up meeting up with some planner friends that live in the area, and I mean, I just had a blast. I had Isabella's gymnastic. They had, met earlier, and I wish I would have gotten there earlier, but because Isabella had her gymnastics practice, I had to wait for that, and then I went. I love everything about the spread. This chapter 9 is coming home, I think, and it's a beautiful spread to me. At least I think it is. And it also gives kind of like that homey Thanksgiving feel, right? And that's what I love about it. So here is the week of Thanksgiving, and I didn't even put it here because the girls were off and I didn't even know they were going to be off the whole week. But I used this new, what is it, seasonal sticker book from the Happy Planner. And it's not my favorite. Honestly, it's not my favorite, but it turned out okay for Thanksgiving and I'm fine with that. I do love the bits of washi that I added around. I do like this big quote here on the sidebar, give thanks, because when they're home, there's not really much I can do. There's not really many plans, right? And so it was Cyber Week. I was looking at the orders and checking out what was going to be on the websites. Paired it up with some of these, what is it, copper uh, boxes because it matched this. I don't really use a lot of foil in my planner, but I feel like this foil actually worked. Was fun times. Fun times. So here is my currently page, and I used the new Live Love Posh sticker books, the one that came in the box. And I love this. I love this theme. I remember I did a live with Ray and I told Ray I'm using this theme, so don't use it. Did a currently like uh basically a typical currently page for what the Happy Planner used to do in their pages. I covered up important and put this quote, the most wonderful time of the year. I put the sticker in the middle, and then things that I was working on in December. So yeah, this is a really pretty spread. I wish I would have shared it because I think it turned out really cute. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I'm sharing it now. So this is my December, and I use Chapters Christmas. And I think it's Spice and Sugar, Sugar and Spice Chapters for Christmas. I I think this one is really cute compared to the other ones that I've used. Anonymous chapters in. I love that I took like the strips and put them down on the side. I love that I included a Christmas bucket list using like their little Polaroids. And then I took the tags and just put the dates that we did this stuff. So I included it in my monthly. I wish I would have changed the color of that, but I mean, it doesn't really bother me as much. And then I just put our appointments and stuff that we had. It was a pretty busy month for us. And then the school, they were out on, what is it, winter break. Winter began on the first day of winter. I should have put the first day of winter, the 21st, but it is what it is. What else? And then I put this box over here to kind of balance out that I didn't have any box. And I just put this quote, let it snow, because I didn't know what else to put in there. I didn't have anything else for that week. So this is a cute spread. Then this is my first week of December, and I use one of Wrong Wrong's Christmas sticker books from like, if not 2 or 3 years ago. But I had done a live and I had commented that I wanted next year, well, now this year, 2025, this is the Christmas tree I am going to recreate in my home. Usually we do typical red and white and green um, decor for Christmas, but I think I'm going to change it up for next year. And I like this, like the nutcracker. I think these are unicorns and some uh, what is it, cookie gingerbread little man. So yeah, I'm gonna figure something out, but we're recreating this. And not a really busy week, but somewhat of a busy week. And I wrote really big. Some empty white spaces I wish I would have like put some more stickers in, but other than that, it's an okay spread. Then here, this is inspired by, oh my God, I'm forgetting her name, but she's from Squared Plans, if I'm not mistaken. And she had used this theme in a different way and put all her like in the middle, just like this is. And I found that spread to be so beautiful and amazing. I did my own version of it. I didn't share this on excuse me, on Instagram because, like I said, I wasn't sharing much, but she is the inspiration for this spread. I love it. I love how it turned out. Just little bits of things. It wasn't a really busy week, but I wanted to make sure that I had all the things that I wanted. And I took inspiration out of her because I think the week before we had done the bake and bake and paint party with my girls, and they love doing bake and paint parties. And I invite friends over, their friends over, and they just have a ball with it. So yeah, this one is a cute one. And then this is the first week. Well, actually, this is the first day of winter. And so I decided to do a winter spread. And I used an old Happy Planner seasonal book to create this. I did have to get boxes, some more boxes from, which one was it? Wrong Ones, Autumn and Winter boxes book. They match very well with this theme. I put some silver boxes to kind of bring it all together because I know I added some silver quotes around detail. So I thought that uh, it would all come, it would look good, basically. What did we do this week? I had started watching Firefly Lane series on Netflix. I binged it and I cried my life away. I had never seen the series, but I loved it, and yeah, it's great. So this is a good, like, very sentimental, heartfelt series if you guys wanna like watch it. It is about two friends and their journey together and apart. So yeah, uh, you should check the trigger warnings. However, like I said, I cried a lot in it, but it's a really nice series. What else did I do this week? Oh, I posted my goals page in YouTube. I had started to come back to social media and YouTube, and I started with this, which is for next year, but I like that. This was a good week. And so here I chose my um, word, my one little word for the year, and then here I changed it because, and I explained it all on my one little word of the year. But anyways, I ended up changing it, and I should have put change, but I wrote, like, I finally chose because I kept going back and forth with it. But anyways, that doesn't matter. I used what did I use? Live Love Posh. And I don't think this is a new book. I think this is an old book. But I didn't have a whole lot going on, so I really covered a lot of places with washi tape, and all this washi tape is Cocoa Daisy washi tape from their Christmas and other collections. And I thought to put lines because I thought it matched well with these stickers. And so I did a little scene in the middle here, and that was it because I didn't do any scenes anywhere else. I kind of a scene here, but not really. This was kind of the primary scene of this spread. And yeah, I love this spread. I love how it looks. I did a little bit of bullet points for some lists, but other than that, um, that's basically it for this week. I don't even have a gratitude list, but I put like a little bit of gratitude journaling on the sidebar. And then I finally filmed my planner lineup and uploaded it. So yeah, it was a good week. And yeah, this is my um, flip through, my 2024 planner flip through. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment, let me know which one is your favorite spread. If you're not on Instagram, go check Instagram because I am going to post a reel of my favorite spreads. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do like my favorite currently, my favorite monthly, and 3 favorite weekly spreads, and leave it to 5. And yeah, that will be it for this video. So thank you so much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed, thank you so much for being here, and I will check you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.